Today we're going to make some stencils for a rock art painting like what you saw in the pictures of Chaco Canyon in class. And there's more than one way that you can make the stencil, but the idea is that there is no trash left behind. Both pieces that we create from your little note card or piece of cardboard need to end up being good pieces and not junky. So no scraps, okay? One thing you can do is if you have an object that has symmetry, like a leaf that's the same on both sides, or you're making the sun and it's the same on both sides. We have to make something from nature. So if you're making something with symmetry, a good plan is you fold the card in half, and the center of your object will be where the fold is. So if I'm drawing a leaf, am I going to start it over here or on the fold? On the fold. So whatever it may be, you start in the center. So I'm doing a leaf without a stem. I'm going to move this piece down a little bit. We do not want any of your objects really close to the edge. And there's a reason for that, which we'll find out later. So I'm keeping it away from the edge. So I edited my leaf shape a little bit. My lines are not touching the edge of the paper up here at the top or the bottom. And if I open it, you can see there's nothing on the other side, and this would be the center of the leaf. Once this is drawn, then I cut exactly on those lines. So when I cut, I was very, very careful to cut on the lines. So there is no trash. We have a leaf with a hole, which this is negative space. And I have a solid leaf, which is positive space. Another thing you can do if your object does not have symmetry, like there's always someone who wants to do a snake. So I can draw a snake, keeping it away from the edge. And I'm not going in and drawing eyes or anything. I'm just drawing the shape. Your job is to make cause as little damage as possible to this. So I am cutting this object out. I'm trying to keep it in two pieces. One is positive and one is negative. Okay, so we've got my snake-like shape, the positive. Here is the negative. But we have this line where I had to go in and cut. So the solution is a piece of tape. So I've got a piece of tape and I'm laying it directly on that line, taping it all back together. And I wouldn't go much skinnier than what I made here. I probably wouldn't want to go that skinny at all, because our next step involves sponges and sponge painting.